Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to build a vanity, and I think I'm gonna, with the help of my sister, we're gonna build it together. I'm gonna go ahead and open this, and hopefully nothing's broken because I didn't put any, warranty on it or like insurance. I do not want to pay extra for that. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and open it. So when we opened it up, it said that we needed 2 people to assemble this, and I didn't know. I didn't know that. I was just thinking that this was gonna be hard to do on my own. So some of these pieces I laid down, and I have other pieces laying around the room. Now, what I want to do, this is a vanity, but it's also an organizer, because I hate this. Like, this whole area, I just felt like I just don't like it. There's just so much stuff. Hopefully you'll get to see my idea come to life once we build it in the end. But this vanity has drawers, and it also has like shelves, and I was just thinking I would put all the little stuff that I have in the drawers, and then for the little shelf sections, then I could put books in there, and then I guess all the little trinkets that I have, I don't know, but make it look nicer. And then I know I have these little, I don't even know what they're called, but it's like these little wall organizers that I have that I'm going to put somewhere else, and I'll still make use out of that, but I just want this section of my room to look more organized, because it's just really hard. Like, I have so much stuff and I don't want it out in the open, and I just want to use the drawers and to just organize my stuff better, and I don't know. So this is how it's supposed to look in the end. You see, it has these little drawers, shelves, and then it has the drawers. It has this perfect space at the bottom for this other thing that I built a while ago, maybe over a year ago. This little storage bin, I call it storage bin, but it's like storage, whatever. This little thing, it stores all my bags, and it would fit perfectly underneath this whole thing. Okay, I mean, you already took a look at it. It's this little storage thing. Set heavy objects on top of this product. That, I mean, all I was gonna place was the plushies. Okay. Please check all parts. Sorry, I'm starting to read this. I forgot to say that. Please check all parts and accessories according to the parts listed below. Make sure all contents are sufficient and in good condition. If there is any parts missing or defective, please contact us with purchase platform message immediately to get replacement parts. Amazing. So I already went ahead and did that first part, and it looks like everything is intact. Is everything here? That's what we're gonna find out. I think pretty much everything looks to be here, but you know. But yeah, so far everything is intact. Now we're gonna move on to the next stuff. There seems to be so many parts. I think this is gonna take a really long time. I don't look forward to that. But I have all day, so it's okay. Let's see. Use electric drill for easier installation. I don't have an electric drill. Maybe my dad has one. Maybe. I have to ask him. Okay. Please write screws in, pre-drill holes, please strictly follow instructions. Avoid inserting parts C into wrong holes. Part E must be installed. Okay, let me finish up reading. Okay, so for the first part, it already says that I'm going to need, well, it already tells me what I'm gonna need. I'll go ahead and show you. It looks like the big pieces, though, and it looks like it's the part that stands vertically. Those big pieces that stand vertically, and that will contain the drawer part. So it looks like we're gonna install the drawer. Well, I don't know if we will install the drawer, but we're gonna, like, this is the sliding stuff. So, okay. So I'm gonna begin with that. So let me go ahead and find the pieces. And, you know, I was trying to look for the little lights. I was like, where are the light bulbs? And I was like, damn, this thing didn't come with the light bulbs. But I'm actually, we opened up this like box, and I'm kind of happy to see that it did come with light bulbs. Yay! Okay. I feel like the instruction manual was a little hard, but we figured it out. So, this thing didn't come labeled, but I was thinking that this is the first piece, and then the second piece. I mean, they weren't labeled. They look exactly the same anyway. But we were trying to figure out how to do this part, and so we ended up using CR, and we aligned it with these little holes that are located here at the top. And so now we're just, screwing them in. But you have to look really carefully at the diagram. Now we're moving on to this section where we're screwing in the A's. You have to align them. So we put them here in these little holes, and then we place the other A's over there, like how it shows on the diagram. So yeah, we're just gonna screw them in because I think that's all we have to do. And I think in the booklet it said to make sure to screw in these parts before we move on to the B. This section is complete, and this is how it should look like. Now we're gonna move on to step number 3, and it shows that we're gonna use wooden dowels, and we're gonna slide them in between the A screws that we just placed. Those are gonna go here on the sides. So we just slid this number 5 in, and we found the B's. They're pretty big. They look like this. And now we're just placing them in these back holes, and we're gonna screw them in. We just slid in the wooden dowel. The instructions, I don't think these instructions are that good because there's no description on how to do stuff. You just have to look at it, and it just shows a picture. but it doesn't go into detail explaining, okay, because my question here is, do I just slide in the C's, or do I use a hammer? Like, do I hammer in the C's? Like, it doesn't explain what to do in detail. So these instructions, I feel like they're kind of hard because you have to really analyze the picture and like just hope for the best. No, but we're gonna move on to step 4, and for this part, it looks like this is where I believe I already said that this is why A has to be completed before B, and it has to be really screwed in, because it looks like for the B's you're gonna have to slide things in. So these are the A's, and here are the B's. Looks like the B's go on this wooden thing, and then it looks like we have to slide this in. Now for this part, we're still on step number 4, but we just slid in this one. This is number 4. The little, what is this called? The wooden thing. So I think I just answered my question, but yeah, you don't have to hammer in the wooden dowels. No, you just slide it in. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to step number 5, and it looks like we're just gonna need wooden dowels for this one, and the wooden dowels are gonna go on top of the wooden plank. I guess that's what it would be called. This wooden plank, which is number 4. So we're gonna need 2 C's for this one, and we're gonna slide that in. And that's all it says for step number 5. So that's pretty easy. These are in the middle. So right now we're gonna move on to step 6. It looks like we have to slide some of these things in. So, okay, that slid in, but then there it goes. Alright, so now it's standing, but we do have to screw it in, and so we're gonna use the B screws, and we need 4 of them. So these are the B's that I screwed in the back. That section, it was already screwed in. It was just these 2, and I think I'm gonna need another 2, but for now this is how it's looking like. So the last B screws had to go under the number 5 plank right here at the bottom. So now we're gonna get ready to move on to step number 7, and we're gonna find out what we have to do. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how step number 7 turned out. So this is our wooden plank. This is number 3. You're gonna need 1 CL and 1 CR, 3 wooden dowels, and 4 F screws, right? And you're gonna make sure that you see these 2 little dots at the top. Now the way you know you're doing it right is if on the sides you count 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. So there are 4 holes here on the opposite side. So right here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 holes, and then over here. So that's how you would know to put this on this side, right? Okay. Then you go in, after you finish screwing CR and CL, you're gonna go ahead and slide in your wooden dowels. Now, 1 wooden dowel goes on top of the CR section, and the other 2 wooden dowels go in on the side, like how it's shown here. 2 wooden dowels on the side, and then 1 wooden dowel here at the top over this section. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, everybody, we are back. I took a break. I needed it. But look, I ended up having to redo a part because this wasn't sliding in well, and I was just like, what is happening? What's happening? So I literally I had to flip this part over. So can't show you, but there was like 2 holes here, but they were at the top. And like, I don't know, I was trying to slide this in and it wasn't going in, and the wooden dowel, and like, I ended up taking the wooden dowel off, and then it was still like weird, and like I was trying to screw the E under, and then it was just not working, and I was like, what the heck? What is happening? So then at one point I was just like, you know what? Let me just flip this over, and then I tried to put the wooden dowel in here, and then like it wasn't letting me, so I just got rid of the wooden dowel. Okay? And then I just ended up screwing the E in, and that ended up working. And then I screwed it in from the back using the E, well, 2 E's, whatever. But in order to flip this thing, I had to literally unscrew other parts. Like, I had to unscrew these, I had to unscrew the back part, I had to take it apart. That's like, then I think at one point I had to unscrew this and like flip it. It was a whole thing, okay? But I ended up, I don't know. I ended up putting it back together and piecing this part, but it was just complicated, and I just really hate this manual. But anyways, I'm gonna move on to step number 9. Looks like we have a lot of A's going on. My goodness. Do you see all this? And I'm only step 9 out of 48. So, I'm gonna need a number 7 and a number 8 and 14 A's. Okay. We're gonna start with number 7, so here goes. So these are number 7 and 8 planks, and we had to use 14 A screws, and we screwed like 7 on each side, I believe. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, this was built. This is from step number 10. It was pretty easy. You just got these 2 little planks. Made sure to slide in the wooden dowels inside, and then you screwed the E's here. We're gonna do the same thing with the next plank. This is gonna be step number 11. So the next wooden plank is actually number 10. Let's see how she's doing it right here.
It's a little hard to like push in, to be honest. So
yeah, you just push these in, and then you're gonna use E's to go in the back. Well, actually, I think you did it wrong. I think this goes like this.
I have to flip out. I think I have to flip the whole thing.
Yeah, this goes down. Okay. Here's the exciting part. So, We placed wooden dowels here. Now we're just gonna slide it to the sides. Okay, we had to do a little fixing, but I think we got it. But for the most part, this part just requires the wooden dowels and makes it easier if you put the wooden dowels on the mirror part and then you slide this in. We're gonna move on to step number 13. This is a number 15 plank. Just screwing the A screws in, I guess. And let's see, there's only about. There we go. This is the back part, and we're just screwing in these. Okay. Holding a number 8, but we just used the number 7, which is exactly the same as this, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna slide these in. I don't want to screw it in too much because then it's already pushed in. Yeah? Yeah, so just go. But I feel like it has to be pushed in from the back there. Yeah, that's bringing it in. Same thing here. I think that's enough. That's good. Okay, now we're gonna go the other side. I feel like I should do this on a bigger surface and something that's flat. But this is what I got right now. I'm just sliding things into the ease. So after we slid this part, we went in and immediately screwed this in. And there's a lot of pieces that needed to be screwed. See? Like these parts. Yep. We're gonna need a lot of these. So we're looking at this from the back part. Now this is how it should look, okay? Number 7, which is the other plank with all the A's, we slid that in already. Now we're gonna slide this in, but before you slide this in, you put the wooden dowels inside already. You're gonna need 4 wooden dowels. Now I have to line this up with the holes on this side, and I just have to slide them in. So now we're getting a number 14 plank, and we're just gonna screw a whole bunch of A's because that's what it says. Pretty easy. Okay, we just slid this in to the top part of the vanity. Now we're just gonna use B's, and we're gonna go in and screw these in the back side just to secure everything. So we just flipped the vanity because the other screws will go in on the inside. So here. So this is the step number 24, and we just put the wooden dowels there and we slid the number 16 thing. So now it looks like this. I know it's like kind of hard view from here, but for step number 25, we're working on this big plank. This is number 6, and we're just screwing the wooden, well, not the wooden dowels, a bunch of A's, a whole bunch of A's. So this part's pretty easy, pretty simple and straightforward. So I ended up doing a lot of stuff off camera, but I had to place a whole bunch of wooden dowels on this. There was like 8 of them, and then I had to. It was like two of us. Between the two of us, we had to slide this in to the wood, like line it up and slide it into the wooden dowels, and then I had to quickly go in and screw in some sections just to keep it in place. And now we're gonna do a big part where we're going to have to carry this and slide it on top of this part. That's gonna be the tough part. So we're gonna need 8 wooden dowels that we're gonna have to place on here. And the tough part is just carrying everything. Hold on. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So far I put in 4 of them. We need 8. So 6, 7, 8. Now we have to carry this. This is the hard part. Okay. Hold on. So be real careful. Okay. Alright, I'll just show you this one. Yeah, well, this is gonna be hard because I cannot even see the feeling. Oh god, okay. This is hard. No. Let me do it. Fine. Okay, you have to shimmy it in. Where? What direction? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then there's this part right here. You have to move it in a little bit. Okay, actually hold it right there. Hold it right there. But now I have to go in and secure everything. I'm gonna have to go in here and slide the B screws just so that everything is attached and yeah, again, like well secured, like I just said. You know. I think I'm gonna use about 8 of them, I believe. I have to look at the instruction manual again, but we'll see. So this is where I'm saying like these instructions are whack, because it's like it shows you this picture and we have to put these inside, but it doesn't tell you, hey, unattach this and then like slide it in through here. Like it doesn't tell you that, you know. So for this part, do you see how these are connected? Let me start it here at the very end. I think. See how these are connected? Oh, dang it. We have to pull this, but it's kind of hard loaded. There we go. Yeah. See, I just unattached it. Now, oops. Well, I'll attach it after. Okay. Well, I'm gonna unattach this. I'm gonna put this through these holes. See? Somewhere here in the back. I'll have to pull it in. We'll pull it. Put it. And then in the back, I have to come back and attach this. And then I would do the same thing again. I would come over here, detach. Wait, this is the hardest thing actually. Just detaching this and just going in and attaching it in the back again. Right? This is the hardest. Okay, there we go. So I'll just have to go and do that throughout the entire thing. Oops. And what I'm saying again is that's what this thing does not tell you. I don't think so. It doesn't explain it. I don't know. And when you bring these wires in through the back, you have to make sure to slide number M's. These are number M, or letter M, sorry. letter M's in the back just to hold this in place. That way this doesn't go, well, that way this doesn't come out, you know. Ugh, sorry it's kind of blurry. It's hard to focus. This is so funny because this is probably the only part in the book where it literally tells you written instructions. That would have been so helpful in the other parts. My gosh. I guess the last section we're just gonna paste these in the back so that to hold these in place or something. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, everybody, we're pretty much reaching almost like the ending parts of this video and journey, whatever, this whole thing. Oh my gosh. I am really happy with it. It looks so cute. It looks so cute. Drawer number 1 done. Dun dun. So here are the last couple details. I think this is like, what is this, step 34 of this thing. I just had to go in and screw these little things in. They're just like the last little pieces, like these just cute details. See, just that. And then we're going in here and sliding these in, and it has to be screwed. So this came in with the package. Just have to screw it in place, and then after we screw that in place, then we have to move on and complete probably the last little bits, which is just the cabinets, or what is it called, the drawers? Yeah, just the sliding drawers. That's basically the last bits. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera. Okay, everybody, we finished building everything, and this is the final look of it all. Okay, so now I'm just gonna end up doing other stuff, and I'm basically going to organize my desk now. And well, basically, yeah, just reorganize everything. But I'll do that on my own. I don't think I'm gonna film a video. It just takes so long. But yeah, I'm just going to do that on my own. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. And make sure to subscribe. Bye bye.